What's up everyone, TerraQuake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon White walkthrough. In the last episode, we took down the second gym leader Lenora back in Necrene City, and then after we came out of the museum, we saw Team Plasma steal a Dragon Skull, which, we're going to eventually find out at the end of today's video that it's kind of worthless to them. So, this is all very pointless, but anyways, they ran off towards the Pinwheel Forest. So here is Berg, the guy we met at the end of the last video. He's actually the third gym leader, and we already checked out the exterior part of the Pinwheel Forest, so it's time to head inside and see what's going on. So here's Berg once again, and this really makes me mad because apparently there are two ways through the Pinwheel Forest. You can either head straight down the road, which is obviously straight and very easy, or you can go through the woods and all the grass and wild Pokemon and trainers. So of course Berg is going to take the straight road, while he's going to make us go through the harder path, even though he's probably the stronger trainer. Not to mention, Team Plasma isn't even on the straight road, so yeah, just get ready to do all of the work by yourself. But basically, today we're just going to try to get through the entirety of the Pinwheel Forest. Now, if you're looking for some new Pokemon, there are a lot of options. You can get this guy right here, Swaddle, a bug and grass type that is pretty underrated in my opinion. I mean, Leavanny is like really fast, a pretty solid attacker. So yeah, definitely not a bad option here. Also, I guess we'll go for Psybeam and Metal Claw, why not? Just gang up on one of the Swaddle first. Now, if you're playing Pokemon Black, you can get Cottony, and in Pokemon White, you can get Petilil. So those are the two version exclusives. Also, they are super effective on us. Wow, they're actually doing a lot of damage. Alright, can we take out this Swaddle? No, we cannot. Okay. We should be able to live through at least one more turn. I'm telling you though, these things, they're not like the weakest things in the world, so definitely don't underestimate them. And yeah, down goes Horton. Okay. Well, hey, luckily we've got the little nurse outside of the forest to heal us up. We don't have to go all the way back to Necrene City. But yeah, back to Cottony and Petilil. Cottony, will eventually become a flying and grass type. Petilil becomes a Lilligant, so it just stays as grass. Now, if you're looking for a bug type, you can get Venipede in here. Bug poison type, a really solid bug type. Scolopede's really freaking awesome. Now, in the shaking grass, you can actually find the 3 elemental monkeys. So, if you want the elemental monkey that you were not able to get back in the Dream Yard from the kid, then you can find all 3 of them in here. You can also find the evolved forms of Petilil and Cottony, depending on the game that you're playing. And then in the dark grass, you can find the evolved forms of Swaddle, Venipede, and Piddo. So you can get Swadloon, Whirlipede, and Tranquil. So tons of options in here. If you want a grass or bug type, this is definitely the place to be for sure. Alright, so let me go back out and heal. But yeah, I will have to cut out a decent chunk of battles in this video just because the Pinwheel Forest is pretty darn long, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not too crazy, but it can definitely take a while to get through here. There's a ton of trainers, but thank goodness that nurse is right outside the forest. So, let's move on along, and we've got our first Team Plasma Grunt. That's right, these guys are here. Because, as I said, for some reason, Berg couldn't see this grunt when he was like 10 feet away. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to take the straight path. And it's just really annoying because Berg does not help you at all. And what doesn't help us here is that there's a dark type out against my psychic type. Yeah, this is Sandile, a Pokemon that we'll be able to get relatively soon in the game. So I am going to switch out into Swiper. It's a ground dark type, so should be pretty easy for Swiper to take down. And yeah, you'll fight these Team Plasma Grunts, every once in a while through here. The rest of the trainers, they're just, normal trainers. And there's no really, big Team Plasma battle at the end. They're kind of just going to give up because, once again, they realize that they took the wrong skull. It's just so stupid. Alright, you're trying to learn Moonlight. Now, that will heal us up, but I think I'm actually going to pass. It's only 5 PP. I like having Yawn, and I don't know, I guess I'll keep Defense Curl for now. Why the heck not? Alright, so, we're still trying to get, who is it, Drillbur and Muna caught up with Servine, just because Servine's level 20, thanks to, being the main member during that gym battle. Also, I did remember to get repels, thank goodness. You're going to want some repels before coming through here. You're also going to want your run button to work. That would be nice if it did. Oh, great, but some of the wild Pokemon are the same level as mine. That's so annoying. That's how low level I am right now. Oh, geez. All right, well, let's just hope we can run away. I do not want to get Razor Leafed in the face. Thank you very much. Come on, can my run button work, please? Right there is a big root, by the way. And we've got another Team Plasma Grunt coming up, so we will take you on, I suppose. I don't think you can get around these guys, by the way. I think you have to fight them. Also, just above this person, you might be able to see it, but there's that big mossy rock. That is actually where you can evolve Eevee in this game into Leafeon. Now, I don't know when you can get an Eevee in this game. I don't remember for sure, but, you know, you can get a Leafeon over there. Here's a Purloin. Let's just hit this thing with the Fury Swipes. We've not had good luck with Fury Swipes recently, though. You know, just not being able to hit it. But I don't really know what's going to do more. I mean, Fury Swipes hitting multiple times or Metal Claw. I just can't wait till we get a good ground-type move on Dribbler. Then this thing's really going to become a beast. Because right now we've got Mud Slap, but that's special. And, I mean, it's Mud Slap. It's like the worst ground-type move you can have. But level 17 for Monty Mole. Maybe we will not run into any more wild Pokemon now. That would be pretty nice. So let's throw Munna back up front, and then I don't think there's any items over that way, so we'll take on this Ranger. Now, I think this is the first Ranger that we're seeing. I mentioned it in one of the previous videos, but you'll see a ton of these Rangers throughout the game, and when you beat them, they'll give you like a random berry or something like that, so it's always worth fighting them. Here's a Herdier, though, which I'm actually kind of scared of, so you know what, let's let Servon deal with this. Yeah, I feel more comfortable with our starter out here. Our evolved Pokemon. Yeah, if you missed 2 videos ago, this thing, it did evolve. He's a freaking beast. But yeah, Herdiers are still kind of scary to deal with. I mean, they've got Takedown, which is just a really strong stab move. I know it does recoil to them, but I mean, look at him. He doesn't care about recoil damage. However, we should be able to kill with this Leaf Tornado right there. Sweet. And yeah, I stocked up on repels as well as healing items, so we should be good. Level 21 for Swiper, which is nice. And some good EXP for Munna as well. So I feel like with the way that EXP gain works in this game, it's a lot easier to like switch train Pokemon quicker just because your lower level Pokemons are getting, you know, a lot more experience. And, oh, did I not stock up on Super Potions? I guess I just got Potions. Or did I just not stock up on items at all? I don't think I stocked up on healing items at all. That is great. No, that is perfectly fine. Okay, right there is a Super Potion. And then I think there's another hidden Super Potion around here. I'm not going to look for it, though. Instead, we will take on this youngster. And continue making our way through here. So, he is going to have 2 Pokemon. Youngster Nicholas has a Venipede, the thing that I talked about earlier. Actually, I think it's a hidden Tiny Mushroom, not a hidden Super Potion. But yeah, this thing's bug poison, so I know we're going to get outsped. Well, he went for Protect. Don't waste my time. I know I'm going to be able to one-shot with a Psybeam. We should be able to live whatever this thing hits us with. Thank you very much. But yeah, Venipede, again, really solid Mon. It's kind of like the regional bug in this game, but don't think of it as like Caterpie or something. Like, it's a lot better than that, you know? Trust me on that. Okay, and then you have Timber. We've seen plenty of these guys before. We know how to handle them. Knock that freaking wood log right out of Timber's hands. And that brings up something funny. There's a big, like, question in the Pokemon world if, like, Pokemon that have, you know, items with them, if that's a part of the Pokemon, or if they're, like, actually born without the item, or if they're born with the item. You know, for example, Timber also, is that a hidden item? No, just a random spot. But yeah, Timber, for example, has like that wood log. Do they always have the wood logs though? I don't know. Alright, we've got another Ranger popping out of the ground, surprising us out of nowhere. And from this Ranger, we will get some more berries, this time some Chesto berries. Yeah, this is where you're going to get like most of your berries in this game, because there's not any like berry trees or anything like that. We've got another Plasma Grunt waiting for us up there. Let me quickly spray another Repel. And yeah, these Rangers coming up, they're all going to have the Elemental Monkeys because, you know, you'll see those guys basically throughout the entire game. They're a very popular Pokemon to say the least. And usually you'll see them in like a trio of trainers, like these 3 rangers. For example, you'll fight them like all in a row. They're all going to have the elemental monkeys. Anyways, this one has Panpour. Oh, that kind of sucks because I still have Drillbur out front. But guess what? We're just going to have to switch train a bit. So let's go into Swiper then, who's now level 21. Still just way ahead of the team. But that's fine because the next gym is actually a bug-type gym. I think I mentioned that when we first saw Berg. But I'm a little worried about it because, you know, we've got a grass type and a psychic type, both weak to bug. And then we've got a ground type, but bug resists ground. So I don't really know how this next gym is going to go. I'm definitely going to need to, like, get some levels, I think. Maybe I'll do a little bit of off-screen grinding. I'm hoping, like, usually this gym isn't as hard as Lenora. So hopefully it's not too bad. Let's make our way through this little log, though. I just love it when I cannot run for whatever reason. And yeah, we will take on this Plasma Grunt here. And I think this is the second to last one we have to fight, if I'm not mistaken. And he's got a Patrat. Nothing too special. We've dealt with a Watchog already. So yeah, Patrat should not be too difficult. We'll go for Fury Swipes because here's the thing. If Fury Swipes lands like more than twice, then it's definitely doing more damage than Metal Claw. But if it only lands twice, then it's just kind of worthless. And there's Crunch. Again, really surprised that you get Crunch at this early of a level, but, you know, it's not Stab, so it's not doing that much damage. And we should be able to land this Metal Claw here. Let's just hope we don't somehow miss. Make sure you land... Alright, well, that's not good because this thing went for Bide. So, hey, Panpour, it's been a while, but I'm gonna need to send you out. You know, you're gonna be fine. It's only gonna hurt a little bit. Oh, well, he actually lived. You think we can knock it out with Panpour? Oh my gosh, he went for Detect. Okay, come on, let's stop playing these games. I can't believe we missed Metal Claw, though. Like, one time I don't need it to miss. Isn't it 95% accuracy? I swear, Pokemon White just has something out against me, dude. Alright, well, we're gonna kill with Panpour, so, hey, good job, Panpour. You know, I said you wouldn't be getting used after the first gym, but I guess you technically did. Anyways, I am going to move on around you, head down this little log, and then I think we've got one more ranger coming up here, and one of these grass stumps, whatever you want to call them, they're just popping out of the ground out of nowhere. And we get another Pekka Berry from this final ranger. And if you want to progress quickly, just head straight through that log, but first we're going to head down here, because there is one more item we can grab all the way through this grass. Of course, I'm going to use another Repel, though. That person had a Panseer, by the way, so I thought Drillbur would be able to handle it, but long story short, Drillbur was not able to handle it. Right, there's the TM for Grass Knot, though. Not too bad. Of course, does more damage depending on the weight of the opponent. And let's head straight through this log to fight the final Team Plasma Grunt. So it's pretty nice because we're almost out of the, you know, deep part of the Pinwheel Forest. And there's a nice little shortcut that you can take back to the main road. You don't have to go all the way back through it, which is nice. And yeah, right now Drillbur is currently asleep, so I guess we're just switch training a little bit more then. I'll go out to Servine. I think that will be the easiest bet because most of my team is beaten up right now. I just want to try to get back to that nurse as soon as possible. Don't go for a Detect, dude. It's just a waste of your time. Bide, you know what? That's fine. I don't care about Bide because you're not even living for enough turns to get it off. But I just hate Detect, and I hate when they get it twice in a row. It's so stupid. I don't get it. I don't get how they're that lucky. I mean, I know it's like a coin toss, basically. I think it's like a 50% chance. And then don't even get me started with 3 times in a row. Oh my gosh. Alright, another Patrat. Same ordeal. Also, Monty's about to level up to level 18 here. I should look at these people's movesets. I know I say this like every walkthrough. You know, I should look at like when my Pokemon are going to get certain moves because that would probably help me out. But guess what? I never do that. So, instead, we're just Leaf Tornadoing that Patrat, and we get to level 18. There we go. And then you've got a Sandile, so I'm going to stay in, make it as easy as it can be. Intimidate does not matter. But yeah, Sandile, really awesome Pokemon. Krookodile is definitely one of my favorite from this generation. And down you go. Okay, so we defeated the last Team Plasma Grunt. Now, after you defeat this person, one of the 7 sages is going to come up to us after we receive the Dragon Skull, the wrong Dragon Skull. So now we'll be able to return it to the museum. But yeah, here's one of the 7 sages of Team Plasma. And they're basically like Ghetsis', I guess, assistants or something. So they're kind of like, you know, not as low of a level as Grunts, but they're not like leaders by any means. But yeah, he's kind of just gonna blabber on about a ton of random things. Then Berg catches up with us. Hey, nice of you to join us, Berg. And Lenora comes sprinting through here. Yeah, how was Route 3, Lenora? Hope you found the Grunts over there, because there were none. So, yeah, they're just gonna go on for a very, very long time. And I do not care, if I'm gonna be honest. So, what's really cool is from Lenora, for helping her out with the Dragon Skull. Also, Berg's going to head over to Castelia City. But Lenora's going to give us a Moonstone. So, yeah, that is nice because we can now evolve Muna whenever we want. But I think I want Muna to learn some more moves. That's probably another reason why I should look at its level up moves to see when would be a good time for us to evolve it. Now, before you hop down this ledge here, make sure you grab the Miracle Seed. That will boost Grass type moves, of course. And yeah, so we can evolve Horton right now if we wanted to a Musharna, but I'm gonna hold off on it for just a bit. And then over this ledge basically takes you to the end of the Pinwheel Forest, but I'm going to try and avoid some trainers. Oh, I see you. Oh, we're gonna have to fight this guy though. That's unfortunate. But yeah, there's a few more trainers here on this straight path, so we will just take them on. I want to get back to the nurse and just heal up though, because my team is beaten up right now, and it is not good. And you have a Muna though. Okay, you know, should we challenge this person? Do we take her on or him on with our own Muna at 23 HP? Probably not the best idea, but I really want to. I mean, we have Psy Wave, so that'll do a little bit of damage, I guess. It's kind of random. Oh, that's actually not bad. Psy Beam, that's not going to do that much, is it? Okay, let's see if we can do this. I mean, this would just make our Muna the superior Muna out of any Munas. Beating another Muna at only 23 HP. That's a lot of Munas. One more Psy Wave will beat this thing then. Sweet. Wow, you school kid Sammy, you are not good. I hate to break it to you. Alright, so we get to level 19 now. Sweet. So, yeah, we're getting close to where, whatchamacallit, Servon is. Also, here's Hypnosis. I'm going to get rid of Yawn. I know Hypnosis only has, like, what, 60 accuracy, but at least we don't have to wait a turn for the Pokemon to fall asleep. So, I think that's kind of a fair trade-off. Not sure how often I'll use it. But let me go ahead and heal up Monty, and then we'll fight that last that we just skipped past. That girl just had 3 Woobats, so nothing too challenging. Now, this dude's just running back and forth. He wants to be a marathon champion, apparently. And that scientist has nothing for us. Now, over here, this is where you'll be able to catch a legendary Pokemon later on. Right now, that dude's kind of blocking the area, so don't worry about him. Let's just go ahead and fight the last trainer here. I don't think the hiker above us has any Pokemon for us to battle, so instead we've got School Kid Millie, who has a Pidove. But yeah, Drillbur's on a roll right now, took down all 3 of those Woobats, so let's see if we can take down this Pidove and hopefully get to level 19 by the end of that fight. That would be a good way to end it off. And then tomorrow we will go through Castelia City. Now, I'm sure you guys know Castelia City is a giant city. There's no way I'd be able to explore it in like one video unless it was like 45 minutes long. So what I'm doing with Castelia City is actually splitting it up into 2 videos. The first one, we're just going to run around and grab all of the items that we can. And then the second one will actually take on all of the trainers. I'm not really sure how long it's going to take to get all of the items, so it may be a short video, maybe a little longer, but the one where we take on all the trainers will definitely be, you know, a normal length, because there's a ton of battles you can do in there, and then after that, we'll do the gym, of course. So, we're spending 3 whole videos in Castelia City, just because of how freaking big it is. Anyways, Purloin goes down, we're going to get to level 19, and that will just about do it for today's episode. Oh, you're trying to get Dig! Yes! Oh man, it is going to be so nice to have a good stab move. So we're immediately getting rid of Mud Slap. Yeah, we've got, you know, way better physical attack. Dig, I think, is like 80 base power, so really great move, and that is a solid way to end off this episode. So let me just quickly check. I don't think this hiker has anything for us. No, you're just talking about Driftvale City. So that will do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next time, we're grabbing all the items in Castelia City. For now, though, have a great rest of your day, and until then, deuces.